Guys, Thomas Porter here with Porter Barnwood. I'm here with my build manager William Douglas, and we are looking over these beautiful tables we just finished pouring. It's a table that we're doing for the Santan Brewery in Terminal 3 at Sky Harbor Airport. In this video, you're going to get to follow along and see as we go from rough slab all the way to finished table. Will's going to guide you through the shop, show you a couple things, and you'll be able to see every step along the way as we built these guys. Porter Barnwood is a reclaimed materials supplier, but we're also a full custom shop. We have a wood shop, metal shop, a finish shop, and even contracting teams to get the job done.
Hey, my name is William Douglas. I'm the build manager here at Porter Barnwood. Today we're going to show you how we're doing the epoxy pour. So what we had to do first in order to make this happen was we had to take these 20-foot slabs that we're going to end up around 18. We had to take them and we had to make them dead flat. We are fortunate enough to have a CNC machine, so we completely flattened out both of the slabs and we flipped the live edges in. We built a substrate for it. Plywood basically works best, and we completely layered the plywood in this Tyvek tape. It's like a weatherproofing tape that the epoxy will not stick to. Because if you've ever worked with epoxy before, you know it's a very, very slow curing chemical reaction. We siliconed underneath it, a really thick pressed in silicone all the way down. Since these slabs are a little over 18 feet long, we didn't have a table big enough to get these laid out entirely and then leveled up. So we just built a bunch of temporary sawhorses and then shimmed them up and leveled them all perfectly. So when we cast these, everything should be dead flat and perfectly level.
Right now we're mixing up 2 parts A, 1 part B.
Epoxy from a brand called Ecopoxy out of Canada.
And we're gonna mix in a little bit of this red pigment. We're all mixed now. This is just a small amount we're gonna put in the bottom and pour it in and make sure that we don't have any leaks anywhere. Pick a side and just pour from that side. The great thing about this stuff, Ecopoxy, you don't need a mask for it. It's all like natural, organic products, so you don't have to worry about chemicals eating away your brain. So far everything's looking good. We got no leaks. Pretty impressive for something so long. Now as this gets deeper, you can notice the color deepening like the depths of the sea. Lucky number 7, here we go. So now I'm making my way down the line and making sure that everything's getting filled evenly. I want it filled up to the top. So now you're probably wondering, what's with all the bubbles? We're gonna take care of that right now with the fun part. There's nothing more satisfying than watching all these bubbles disappear. Okay, so we're back today and it looks like everything was successful. There were no leaks at all, which is fantastic for 2 really, really big tops. And now we are gonna run them through the wide belt, get them all flat and process them. We got the slabs all sanded, everything's good now, so we're going to go ahead and cut these a good miter across both of them. We're going to drop the edges, which we call a waterfall edge, and after that we're going to domino them together. So we're going to use our festival domino. We're going to use this at our 45-degree angle, on our 45-degree angle, to give us 4 loose tenons inside of here. That's going to hold our joint nice and strong while we do our glue up. West Systems epoxy resin, and we're using this for a glue up instead of tight bond wood glue because we have resin here that we don't want to use a white glue on. On our inside edges, we can put some blue painter's tape, and that way any squeeze out will squeeze out onto the blue tape, and after the glue up we can remove the blue painter's tape and it'll minimize our cleanup. Alright, so we're gonna line this guy up. Go.
All right. Ooh.
So we have these CNC'd by our great CNC guy, Steve. A perfect 90-degree angle here. So we can put it flat on this surface, flat on this surface, and we can clamp here to the bottom and here to the side. That way we know that our leg is square. We're getting ready to sand now. The good thing is we ran these through the wide belt before we glued them up and got them pre-sanded. So sanding is going to be not too bad with our orbitals that we have to do. So we're going to get these finished sanded, break the edges, do any final fill that we need to do, and then we're going to send them off to the finish shop. Since this is such a long span, we're running angle iron with a custom bracket on each end of it to give it support in the middle so it doesn't sag.
Hey, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like what you see, make sure you hit subscribe and follow along as we give you a new video every week. We've got some really cool new stuff coming up. Bob Gurr just paid us a visit. Imagineer, first gen Disney Imagineer paid us a visit and had a wonderful time. And so we've got some highlights from that coming up and lots more builds. So again, if you like what you see, click subscribe and we'll see you in the next video.